Okay, that was very hard to get up in the air. Not a little hard, that was extremely hard to get up in the air. Oh, wow. I am now in Tulua, and as you can see behind me, the river is overflowing. In fact, 4 days ago, it went above the banks and flooded half of the city. And I'm here with my good friend Mauricio. Hi. And in the next couple days, we plan to head to Cali, see if we can't get some paragliding in at Piedichinche. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. It all depends on the weather and if we don't get any more rain, because frankly, this city can't handle any more rain.
Rodinio, Piedichinche, and the entire Valle do Cauca is a world-class location for paragliding, but with all the rain the valley had been experiencing, the cloud cover kept us from flying. But we did travel to Piedichinche to at least try. But without thermals and rain on the horizon, we would instead head over to Lago Calima for some rest and relaxation. But while we were at Piedichinche, I had let a pilot borrow my camera for a quick sled ride down with a passenger. And although they could only stay up for a couple of minutes, I'm sure the passenger had a great time in the sky, the short flight that it was.
Mauricio and I decided to spend the night up at Michelle's house. I don't know if you remember Michelle from season 1. I stopped here on my way to Cali. And today we're gonna head across the lake to Piedichinche and hopefully go fly up there and hopefully get some good weather in. It would be nice. Well, we were gonna go to Piedichinche, but unfortunately the rental car broke down and there is no first gear, there is no second gear, there is third gear, but there's no fourth or fifth gear. So Mauricio is trying to fix the car while we're stuck at a toll booth. Life is always interesting. Well, unfortunately, I was not able to fly from Piedichinche, but I did talk to the military, and I showed up at this little military airport here, and they're going to let me fly from here. So, good news. Let me grab my 360 cam, and hopefully we'll have some fun up in the air. I don't have much gas, don't want to put in more gas, because that means that's more gas I have to carry on my way to Medellin tomorrow morning. So this is going to be a short flight, but hopefully a fun flight. Well, it's always a fun flight, isn't it? As long as you land okay. Here we go. Oh. All right, that wasn't just a little hard to get up in the air, that was really hard to get up in the air. Okay, that was very hard to get up in the air. Not a little hard, that was extremely hard to get up in the air. Oh, wow. I really have to watch my gas here because I do not have very much at all. Hopefully just 15 minutes if I have that. Let me check. Yeah, I think 15 minutes. That should be good. So, welcome again to the town of Tulua. This is the second time that I've been here. Once in season 1, one of my favorite places to be because I met my good friend Mauricio. And now, on season 2. Great little town this is. I really like this place. But what I found out, and I didn't know until this trip, was that Tulua may be the murder capital of Colombia. For some reason the murder rate is extremely high per capita here. I don't know why. Doesn't seem like it because it seems like just families, but I don't know. Maybe families are getting mad at each other. I don't know. Either way, I feel safe here. These are all caña fields. I don't know if you remember from season 1, but this whole area, the Valle do Cauca, is nothing but caña, which is sugarcane. Beautiful, beautiful area. One more flight for season 2 in beautiful, beautiful Valle do Cauca. I love this valley. You got Pier de Chinche, Rinaldo, or something like that. Another very famous paragliding place, like really famous. And just so much flight around in this area. Free flight mostly, but I'm so glad to be here. Season 2 is looking up. I just have to watch the flight path here. And it's really short flight. I don't have the gas to do much more. I just wanted to get up in the air, show you guys Tulua, because I stopped here. I had to fly here. Wish I could have flown at Pier de Chinche, but there was just no way. So between the weather and the car breaking down, but I got up in the air. Very happy. So few people have flown in this area, but there is a paramotor trike that's in this area that flies once in a while. So I can't say I'm the only one, but one of the only ones. Thanks for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. But I'm going to turn off the camera and get to the ground because my gas situation is not good. Or maybe I can land at that gas station and just get some more. Probably not a good idea.
The wing MacPara had sponsored me with this year is extremely fast and very stable, but I wanted to get a little more play out of the wing, so I decided to shorten the brake and tip steering lines by 4 inches, which is a little aggressive. Now, wing manufacturers don't recommend you shorten brake lines because of the risk of collapse when hard braking, but if you do this, and then you forget you've shortened the brake lines prior to landing, you may end up collapsing the wing while you're still a few feet up in the air. And if you're wondering what it looks like when this happens, well, it looks a little something like this. Be careful when shortening your brake lines, or at least remember when you've done it. Bike is loaded up and I'm now leaving Tulua and saying goodbye just for a little time to Mauricio. Mauricio's actually probably going to head to Medellin on a bus in the next couple days just so he can fly up there, so I'll probably see him again. And thanks to Francie, who is the maid here at the hotel. She was very kind. Bike's all packed up and now I just need to head out to Medellin. About a 6-hour ride today.
Shouldn't be too bad, but man, my nose is very sore from yesterday.
Today I'm heading north towards Central America, past the coffee region of Colombia, and I will stop to rest in the city of Medellin, the city I started my South American tour in.
Es no bien. ¿Sí? ¿Tú? Gracias. Okay. Mauricio fixed my light for me. That's cool. Alright. Vamos. Alright, about a 5.5 hour drive. Shouldn't be too bad. We're going to go through a little bit of the coffee country, but we're kind of going to skirt it to the west a little bit. I want to try to make this trip in one day today, but I'm starting really late. It's already after 1 o'clock. So I probably will hit nightfall. I might stay just shy of Medellin, maybe down in Envigado or somewhere around there, just so I don't have to drive through the city right at rush hour or about where rush hour is going to land. Well, goodbye to Tulua. I don't think I'm saying goodbye for the last time to this little town. I happen to like this town, and I have some friends here. Very peaceful. I was very shocked when I heard that it was the murder capital of Colombia per capita, which I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. I just don't see it. But obviously data knows something I don't know. So got a turn signal out. Wonderful. Means my brake light might be out too. That one works. This one doesn't work. Great. Okay. Hoping it's just a loose wire. I am amazed how little traffic has been on the roads today. The roads have been completely empty all day today. I mean, not completely, but I mean, look, there's been no traffic, and this is a fairly heavily used road between, you know, where we were in Medellin. So, but beautiful day for a ride. It's nice and cool. It's not too hot because of the cloud cover and going up and down through the hills. We might get into Piera pretty soon. I think it's called Piera. I can never remember how to pronounce that. It's coffee place, coffee city, coffee country. We'll probably go to the west of it, I'm not sure. There's a couple routes to get there, and I've kind of routed us to the west because I think it's faster, so we'll see. Beautiful, beautiful day. Nice day at the office. There's a couple people I want to introduce you to when I get to Medellin. Of course, if you know Ruben Fly, and if you don't, well, you've missed season 1 because he's been in season 1 quite a bit. Ruben Fly is someone very, very special to me and very special to the paragliding community in general. So I want to introduce you to Ruben, and I also have to meet with my lawyer once I'm in Medellin. And one of the reasons I'm meeting with my lawyer is because he's going on vacation, and he's asked me to go on vacation with him up to, I can't remember. We're going somewhere by Monteria. It's Bauceniga. I'll drive up there. I'll probably meet him and his wife up there, but it'll be nice to hang out with them for a couple days. He's really helped me a lot, and I'd really like to introduce you guys to him as well. My mouth is super sore, so if it sounds weird when I'm talking, it's because my whole nose and mouth kind of went into the ground. Don't stall the wing on landing. I really need to, I should probably let the brakes out a little bit. So if you missed it from season 1, all of these hills and mountains around us is all the coffee region. So this is where your cup of joe comes from, right here. There's a lot of independent farmers and there's a lot of big corporate farmers. All of them are part of like a conglomerate, and that conglomerate, the biggest one is Jose, I want to say Jose Cuervo, but that's not right, that's tequila. Jose, Carlos, I can't remember. Trust me, you know the name, but that's where
That's where all your coffee comes from, right there. Don Pablo? No. What is it? What is the name of the conglomeration where all the coffee comes from? Like, not Pablo Escobar. That's a totally different plant. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Someone was waving at the camera. Boy, that's gonna bother me. It's a guy holding a coffee bag, and he has he has a donkey, and there's coffee on the donkey, and he's leading the donkey, right? What is the name of that organization? Anyway, all the coffee shipped out of here is through that kind of co-op, conglomeration, whatever. And I can't remember the name. Anyway, here's your coffee area. Rain cleared out and it's a beautiful drive. We're heading right by Manizales, and Manizales is known for bullfighting and they have a fiesta there in January, I think. Really, really huge festival. And I guess this is okay. Anyway, Manizales is in the mountains just to our right, and it's also a part of the coffee region. A lot of this is all palm trees, but over these hills you'll find nothing but coffee farms. Beautiful, beautiful area. Love it, love it, love it. I'm like at a loss for words today. I can't even remember the name of the coffee organization. I want to say Juan Pablo, but that's not right. I know it's something close. Juan Valdez. That's it. It's Juan Valdez. Is that right? Yes. Juan Valdez. You know, the logo is a guy with a donkey, and he's got the coffee bags on the donkey. I think it's Juan Valdez. Yeah, that's got to be it. Whew. All right. So, one problem out of the brain. All right. Maybe I'm just getting old, or maybe I'm just overwhelmed by the beauty of this place. I love Colombia. Colombia is just so beautiful, and so you gotta come visit Colombia. I mean, you really do. Even if you're not a pilot, by the way, if you are, awesome place to fly, both free flight and motor. But it's not just that, it's just a wonderful place to come visit if you like nature, if you like hiking, if you like just clean air. Great place. I'm rambling. Back to the office work, enjoying the scenery, and another 2 hours to go.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain, you were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? You were the laughter that kept me alive. You were hello, and I was goodbye. An ember that flickered, that faded away. You were the summer, I was that same old shit in me. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, losing my mind. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? kept me alive. I said, hold on. You said goodbye.
Thank you for joining me today on the trip. We're gonna lose daylight here, so the cameras will be worthless, but one last glimpse at Colombia, huh? Who doesn't love Colombia? Look how beautiful this place is. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wow. If you enjoyed the trip today, there's many more to come. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, it really helps me. If you want to see some exclusive content, I have a Patreon, and I could use the help paying for gas on these trips, so help me out. I put up new stuff for you guys there more than weekly, so thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video.